Hey, what's up, guys? It's Coach Santiago. One of my favorite sayings that I tell players all the time is don't count the days, make the days count. And I want to kind of talk a little bit about that and why it's so important. You know, what I found, especially with, we're talking athletes 15, 16, 17, 18 years old, when they look at a calendar, sometimes they're just counting down the days. They're counting down the days between, end of school or vacation or whatever the case might be. And I'm not here to say that you can't be excited about doing something new or doing something exciting that you've put on your calendar. But I try to, what I would ask you to do is try to maximize the days and make those days count towards that goal, whatever that goal is, whatever that thing that you're excited about. Maximize your time in that time frame, because those little half hour that you could have been maybe going to the weight room, maybe working on your craft, maybe studying some film, maybe working on a new skill set, maybe working on something that somebody recently told you is a deficiency. Getting that all wrapped up into one is going to be very, very important for you. And getting that taken care of on a daily basis was going to make a tremendous amount of progress in your life. The second thing is you've got to remember those, the big changes we all see come game day, where you've went from this player who looked like this to that player who looks like that, and everybody now is talking about you, and now you're becoming the talk of the town or the team or whatever the case might be, getting recruited now. That other person came from a lot of little things. That little time, that half hour, that 45 minutes, those 2 hours that instead of watching TV and just counting down the hours, you went out and did something physical. You went out and worked on your particular sport. You went out and did the things that you had to do to be successful, okay? The last thing I'll mention about making the days count, and a great way to look at it is gratitude changes your attitude, right? So instead of saying, man, I have to go to the weight room, you get to say, I get to go to the weight room. It's about changing your mindset. It's about making sure that you understand that there are people in this world who would love an opportunity to be an athlete. They're just not coordinated enough. They're not big enough. They're not strong enough, right? Or maybe they were born with a certain handicap and they'll never be able to play football or basketball or baseball. You get that opportunity. You have that opportunity. You've got body parts that work and things that are firing on all cylinders, and you're part of a very small community of people who can do things exceptional with their bodies. So we got to have some gratitude about that. We got to say, man, we get to go run. We get to go throw the ball or hit the ball or whatever your sport is. But gratitude changes your attitude. You've got to have that insight. And when you think about don't count the days, make the days count, it forces you to think about the gratification that you have to whomever you believe in or whatever the case might be. There's a ton of things you should be thankful for and be grateful for. And when you start to make the days count, you'll start to find out that, you are fortunate. So that's why you need to put in that extra blood, sweat, and tears, because you're fortunate enough to be even in this position to be an athlete. As always, guys, coaching is an action. It is not a position. If I can help you in any way, shape, or form, please reach out to me today. Thank you.